Hey friends! Welcome back to Learn English Easier, the podcast where English learning becomes fun, practical, and part of your everyday life. I'm Mia, your friendly guide through this language journey.
And I'm Edward, your calm and thoughtful co-host. Today, we're covering something that many English learners dream about but often struggle with.
That's right, thinking in English. You've probably heard people say, you have to think in English if you want to speak fluently. But what does that really mean? And more importantly, how do you start doing it?
We'll break it down, share practical tips, give you real-life examples, and even help you build a daily plan to train your brain to make English its default mode. Ready to transform your mindset?
Let's jump in.
Let's begin with a simple question. Why is it so important to think in English?
Well, when you think in your native language and then try to translate every word into English, what happens?
You slow down. You hesitate. And sometimes the grammar or expression doesn't even work in English.
Exactly. Thinking in English helps you become more natural, more fluent, and less anxious when you speak. It reduces that translation delay in your brain.
Here's a metaphor. Imagine you're trying to run a race, but you're wearing heavy boots. Thinking in your native language is like running in those boots. Thinking in English is like switching to running shoes.
I love that. Thinking in English trains your brain to respond quickly and naturally, especially during conversations. It also improves your listening skills, reading speed, and confidence.
And it's not just for advanced learners. Even beginners can start with simple phrases and build from there.
Okay, now let's get practical. How do you actually start thinking in English? 1. Labeling things around you.
Start with your environment. Look at your surroundings and name things in English. Table, lamp, cup, notebook.
And then try describing them with adjectives. A red notebook, a hot cup of coffee. It's like giving your brain a chance to switch into English gear. 2. Talk to yourself in English. One of the best things I ever did when learning a language was talking to myself.
That's such a great tip. You can describe what you're doing as you go through your day. Like, I'm brushing my teeth. I need to leave the house by 8 o'clock. Where did I put my keys?
It might feel weird at first, but trust us, it really works. Your brain gets used to forming English sentences quickly. 3. Create inner dialogues.
Next step, imagine conversations. Pretend you're asking for directions, ordering food, or meeting someone new.
You could also replay real conversations in your head, but in English. What would you have said if the situation were in English?
This is also a great way to practice different tones, vocabulary, and sentence structures.
4. Keep an English diary. Writing is another form of thinking. Try keeping a daily journal in English. Start simple. Today I went to school. I felt tired, but I had fun in math class.
And over time, challenge yourself to write about your thoughts, plans, dreams, or even opinions. Writing helps you organize your thoughts clearly in English.
5. Use English media actively. Reading and watching things in English is great, but to train your brain to think in English, you need to go from passive to active learning.
When you watch a show or listen to a podcast, pause and repeat what was said. Try summarizing it in your own words. Ask yourself questions in English.
And here's one I love. Pretend you're the host of a show and talk about what you're watching in English.
Let's act out a few practice situations to show how you can train your thinking. Scene 1, at the airport. I need to find gate B23. My flight leaves at 5:45. Where is my passport? Oh, there it is. I'm hungry. Maybe I'll grab a sandwich. Scene 2 in a cafe. Look at the menu and think. What should I order? I feel like drinking something warm. Maybe a latte. No. Wait. A cappuccino. Scene 3. Grocery shopping. I need eggs, milk, and bread. Do I need fruit? Maybe some bananas. Where's the baking aisle? Scene 4. In the classroom. What's today's topic? Oh, grammar. I hope we review past tense today. I should ask a question. Wait, how do I say this?
Now, let's learn some useful vocabulary and phrases you can use while thinking in English. These will help your inner monologues sound more natural, just like a native speaker's. Let me think. Use when you're organizing your thoughts. Example. Let me think. Did I pack my charger? What's next on my list? Great for planning and time management. Example. I finished writing the email. What's next on my list? Oh, I have to call Mia. I should have. Helps you reflect on past actions. Example. I should have reviewed vocabulary before class. I forgot so many words. I wonder if. Use for curiosity and questions. Example. I wonder if it's going to rain later. Should I bring an umbrella? Maybe I could. Expresses possibilities. Example. Maybe I could try watching that new English series without subtitles. That makes sense. Internal agreement or realization. Example. The teacher said get over it means to move on. That makes sense now. Oh, I forgot. Reacting naturally. Example. Oh, I forgot to text Edward back. I'll do that now. I'm not sure, but. Start forming guesses or ideas. Example. I'm not sure, but I think the meeting starts at 3 p.m. Let's try this. Shows motivation in action. Example. This grammar exercise is tricky, but let's try this and see what happens. It's okay. I'll try again. Encouragement and resilience. Example. I made a mistake in pronunciation, but it's okay. I'll try again.
These phrases are great for creating your own English thinking style. Use them throughout your day, even silently, and your fluency will grow without you even realizing it. Thinking in English isn't always easy. Let's talk about some common problems and how to solve them.
Challenge 1. You run out of words. Solution. Use simpler words. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just get your idea across. Challenge 2. You're afraid to make mistakes. Solution. Remind yourself, mistakes are part of learning. No one becomes fluent without them. Challenge 3. You forget vocabulary. Solution. Use flashcards. Review new words daily. Label items around you to keep the words visible. Challenge 4. You translate everything. Solution. Use images and associations instead of words from your native language. For example, think of apple as the fruit. Thinking in English is one of the most powerful tools you can develop, and anyone can do it, step by step.
Start small. Label your world. Talk to yourself. Pretend you're speaking English even when you're alone.
And here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, try thinking in English at least 3 times a day. Use our examples and phrases from today
And let us know how it goes in the comments or on social media. We'd love to hear your progress.
Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with a friend who wants to improve their English naturally.
Until next time, keep thinking in English and keep learning easier.